Hey guys, thank you for joining me today on my channel, the Tiny Raver. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this festival makeup look and what I choose to pair it with. As you can see, there's a whole lot of pink, a whole lot of cowgirl. This is something definitely out of my normal comfort zone, so I hope I can inspire you to do something like this for your next festival look. So stay tuned to see how I do this, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Alright guys, so first things first, I'm gonna actually be putting on this. It's called a turby band, and how it works is you just put it on under your head, pull my hair through, tuck it behind my ears, and this will help me prevent getting any makeup on my hair. So even though I have a little bit of my smaller hair sticking out, it will help getting makeup overall on my hair. Then I'm going to take my green tea toner, just spray it on my face. I'm going to help prep my skin. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and spray it with the toner as well. You can use water for that. You can use whatever you want. You just need to get it wet so that way it doesn't absorb the makeup, but instead it will help put it on your skin and evenly distribute it. It takes a little bit to get it wet sometimes. And don't judge me because right now it's dirty. Okay, and then I'm going to be putting on concealer on my face first. So today I'm using the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer, and this is from Urban Decay in shade 40NY. So I'm going to place a little bit here, my darker spots, and none on my forehead because I'm gonna keep my forehead pretty dry because I'm gonna be putting gems on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and just even it out. Then next I'm actually gonna put some on my eyelids as well, and this will act as my primer. There we are. Okay, now for eyeshadow. This is a pink base look, and I couldn't find any pinks that I really like, so I want to do something a little bit softer on the eyes since I'm going to have a little bit more sparkle everywhere else. So today I'm using my BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Milky Way. So, for any palette like this where there's a lot of pigment that might come off, what I like to do is take my same toner, spray my brush, and then go in, and it's going to help me pick up a lot more pigment than if I wouldn't have sprayed the brush. And I always start by dabbing it on. So I'm going to put this on the entire eyelid. And just softly dab. You don't need to spread it on. This is going to help you pack more pigment onto your eyelid and make sure that it stays. You can also see I have no fallout. Now my brush is a little bit more dry, so I'm going to go back, spray it again, and pick up some more. And then same thing on the other eyelid. Okay. So next, I'm going to go in with a little bit deeper of a pink just in my crease. So now I'm going to grab a different brush. This time, I am still going to spray. And I'm using my Urban Decay. This is the Urban Spectrum eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to be using this pink right here, the shade Backlash. So you'll see, just pick up a little bit. I'm not putting my brush too far into it. Barely have anything. And I'm gonna go into my crease. And very gently dab it first, and then brush in circles, in a circular motion. So you see, can't really see it too much. It's become a little bit more pigmented. If you compare this side to this side, you can totally tell the difference now. So I'm gonna spray a little bit more and pick up a little bit more with my brush. So now I'm gently sweeping back and forth with it. Very softly, as to not place too much where I don't want it. I'm gonna go back and blend this out anyways, but with a different brush. Now I'm gonna move over to the other eye. Pick up a little bit more with Backlash again. Ooh, I hate when my nose ring does this. Okay, so you can see the outer pink and the, I want to say it's like a lavender shimmer. I'm going to take a different small brush to blend it together. So I'm just going to use this. And then I'm just diffusing this line right here. So right now it's just a halo of pink. You can see super soft, all the shimmer. Super basic for the eyes. Eyes don't really need to take very long. I'm not putting any eyeliner on with this look, just a personal preference. Whenever I use eyeliner of any kind, my eyelids tend to be pretty oily, and from all the dancing, I'm usually sweating. So by the end of the night, my eyeliner tends to drop. And because I like to use a gel eyeliner, it's really, really stubborn to get it off, even with the makeup cleaner. So I've learned, unless I'm gonna put black eyeshadow on it, it's typically best for me to not wear any eyeliner. Now I'm gonna do my foundation. So I have this cute little Benefit foundation that I bought from Ulta, $15. It's really, really tiny, but I don't wear makeup too much anymore, so I only have this size. It's perfect for me. I don't need a lot of makeup. And literally, I'm gonna re-wet my beauty sponge, just a little bit more. Put that right on it, and dab it. So 1, 2, 3, take some more from my other cheek. Again, I'm not putting any makeup on my forehead because I'm putting on gems and I don't want them to get ruined by the makeup. They also tell you that when you do put gems on your face, you don't want to have any makeup on. Your face wants to be clean because that is how they'll last longer. So here, because I'm not putting any makeup on my forehead, I have to make sure I blend out my line really, really well, so you can't tell where my makeup starts and ends. And I always bring it down to my neck, sometimes even further, down to like my chest area, because I'm pretty white, and I don't like being able to tell where my foundation is. Even on my ears. Okay, now that I've put on foundation, I'm going to be putting on my glitter. This is always one of the more fun parts for me. I just do want to give a word of caution. This is not cosmetic glitter. So when you're putting any kind of glitter on, like this is the same exact glitter that I use for my nails. When you're putting this kind of glitter on, it's really unsafe for your eyes. I've read stories about people who have gotten glitter in their eyes during the event, and they have to go to medical care, and it can scratch your cornea and damage your eyesight. I'm a contact wearer, so I'm always really cautious about what I put near my eyes, and because I tend to rub my eyes anyways, getting glitter in your eyes is not fun. So if you're going to be using this kind of glitter, which is craft glitter, or even this glitter, which was actually sent to me, I didn't even purchase this, do not put it on your eyelids. I will show you how I put my glitter on, but do not put it on your eyelids, because you will 100% get it into your eye and it will hurt so much. I can't even tell you. I just broke one of my nails off. Awesome. Anyways, next is my glitter. So I have two different kinds of glitter here. Like I said, the one that I'm going to be using on my nails, that I use for my nails, this is just from Amazon. Super cheap. I'm going to put a link for everything down below so you'll know where to find it. But it came in a pack of 6, and I use the pink the most often, but I got a multitude of colors because I like to wear different colors for different events. So I'll make sure to link that down below so you know where to get it from. But you can find glitter from so many different types of brands. I'm actually going to be doing a video later on more in depth about which glitter I would recommend to use, as far as especially biodegradable glitter, cosmetic glitter, and why each is so important from the other. So first I'm going to actually be using eyelash glue on my face to make sure the glitter can stay down. So I'm going to just dab it a little bit. I like to use a really, like a crescent shaped kind of shape for my glitter. I'm going to start with one side actually, so I can let it dry. This already has I usually do use eyelash glue, duo eyelash glue, but I usually use the one where it doesn't have like the stick on it, and then apply it to my lash, but this one has the stick, so it makes it a little bit easier. And then I'm going to be using just a small makeup brush, and I'm actually going to spray more spray onto it as well. This way the glitter can stick to this before I put it onto my face. I'm going to take my brush and dip it and gently place. This is the smaller pink glitter that I received that I did not purchase, that I'm dipping in right now. So as you can see, I'm being really, really cautious to not put anything too close to my eye. I like to give it a little bit of space. So you can already see the crescent shape. Dabbing it on is much more effective than trying to sweep it on, because it makes sure that you're placing it where you want it to lay. I'm actually going to get a little bit more lash glue and dab some more on my face. then I'm gonna dip back into this little pot of glitter. So there's that side. And now I'm just going to repeat the same thing on this side. So once again, taking my Duo lash glue. So if I'm worried about it falling into my eye because I put too much onto my brush, what I like to do is start lower. So instead of starting up here, work your way up, because then you're less likely to have it fall out onto your eyelashes and into your eye, therefore less likely to get any into your eye. See, this is way too much on my brush right now. I would be very afraid of that falling into my eye because of how it's flaking off the brush. So I'll start here at the bottom of the crescent shape. You see how it's not completely sticking to my skin? I'll work my way up gently and go back down to place it. See, it's a little bit uneven in some spots. So this is a little bit further than from my eye than this side. So I'm just gonna go back in and place a little bit more glue right there. The brush is wet enough that I don't need to spray it, which is why it was picking up way too much glitter. So now I'm using the finer glitter. I'm just placing it down here. Then I'll go back in with the chunky glitter. And right now, when I'm picking it up, I'm just tapping off some excess so that way I don't have to worry about it falling into my eye. I'm gonna bring this side in a little bit closer. So again, just a little bit more lash glue. See where it got on my eyebrow. Just take that off. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Alright, so now I'm gonna put that away. I have glitter all over me right now. My precision shirt. So next I'm going to be putting on eyelashes. This is always fun for me. I love putting on lashes. Who doesn't, right? So typically I have pretty big eyes, so eyelashes usually will fit. First I'm gonna measure them and see if I need to cut them. These are just some Ardell Studio Effects eyelashes that come in 105. I don't even have to cut them. So, gonna take the lash, put the duo lash glue right onto it. I always make sure to put a good amount on because these will come off so easily during an event. You also want to make sure you don't put too much on because then it will take forever to dry. And then you try and stick it on and it just goes all over the place. So always grab the lash in the middle. And I'm gonna let it dry for about 20 more seconds. I like to kind of blow on it to help it. Okay, so now for the fun part. I always like to stick it down in the middle first. And then I go back to the front. After I put them on, I go back and kind of smush my natural lash with it. See, look, it's already popping up in the corner. Gonna smush the corner down a little bit more. There's one eye. Look at the difference eyelashes make. No lash, lash. No lash, lash. Your bitch needs lashes. Oh gosh. I just feel like a different person with lashes on. Okay, next one now. I almost lost my lash. So, gonna do the same thing. Just pick them up off the tray. Always have to be really careful when removing lashes from a new tray, because sometimes the backing is terrible, like they're just way too sticky on the tray. And I've had instances where I've ruined the lash because I didn't grab it properly and the stickiness of the tray just wouldn't let them come off. And when you peel them off, they just become all messed up. So always be careful when taking the lash off. So again, gonna take my Duo lash glue and gently apply it on. See, I put way too much on, so now I have to go back and take it off. There we go, it's better. So grab it again in the middle, let it dry for about another 20 seconds. Okay, this side's always harder for me because it's my non-dominant side. So now I'm gonna go the outside. Oh, that actually went on pretty well. Oh, I lie. It's popping up. Okay, there we go. Now I smush. Oh, yes. Oh yeah. See? I'm a completely different person with lashes on. I don't know why. It just transforms me. Okay, so now I'm gonna be doing my lips. I thought I had brought chapstick here, but apparently I did not. So I'm gonna keep it simple. Put some Fenty Beauty. Let me show it to you first. It's my Fenty Beauty lip gloss. Fenty Glow. I love this stuff. It smells amazing to me. This color is so universal. Everyone looks good in this shade. If you don't like lip glosses though, I wouldn't recommend it because obviously it will get stuck to your lips. And when you're at a more windy festival like EDC was this year, it will definitely get stuck on your lips. So, now I'm gonna do brows. I'm using ColourPop Brow Boss in the shade Brunette. I like this because it comes with the little spoolie already, and then you pull off the other side and it has like the Anastasia, just like their brow stuff, they have the spoolie on the one side and then the pigment on the other side. I already have pretty full brows, so I don't need to do too much of them, but I like to fill in the front a little bit more. And I just gently, ever so gently, sweep my brush through my brows to help define them a little bit more. So you can see that harsh line right there. You go back out and blend that. And I'm gonna fill in this gap right here. So look at that brow, this brow. Slight difference, but I can totally tell the difference. I can see there's a little bit more structure in my brow. And now I just want to define the top of the brow. So much better. To me, it just looks so much better. So again, this side, gently sweeping it through. There's that one. Again, I have a little gap right there, but I'm gonna blend it out first, then bring it up. Then I'm gonna define the top. There we go. That looks good to me. Alright, now for the fun part, my jewels. Today I'm using Shrine's Pink Haze Face Jewel. These are so pretty to me. I'm gonna take them out. And the packaging, look at this. Nice. I really like these. Again, they're pink. Totally me. For the purpose of this video, I'm actually gonna kind of do a cheapskate way. I don't want to use these jewels yet, so I'm gonna cut them out of their little plastic packaging. I know I could ideally just take them right off the backing and then reuse it later with eyelash glue, but I don't want to do that yet until I've actually used them at a festival, because they have better longevity with the backing, their natural sticky backing that they have. So I just cut them off the plastic backing. Oh yeah, let's Perfect. So I'll do that. And what I'll do is just put it, I'm gonna put it on my face, the eyelash glue, just enough so it can stick. Face jewels are pretty expensive. I want to say some of them are $12 for a pack. Some are even more, like $20. Really depends what brand you're buying from and how big they are. Of course, I always try and get the ones that are on sale, just because you can find some really, really cute ones on sale, and I can't always justify paying more than like $10 for some face jewels. I try to look into how to make my own, but I don't know where you would find the backing for them. I don't know what kind of backing this would be described as, so I haven't really found anything, especially because it's not a double-sided tape, because the front of it isn't, oh, I guess it is. Never mind, the front of it is sticky. So I'm trying to think, but how do they specifically make this kind of backing, and what is it called? Is it just called a double-sided tape? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna put this first one on. Right there. I'll stick a little bit more down right here. Let it dry a little. And do the same thing on this side. Okay, stick this corner down. Perfect. And while this is drying, I'm gonna cut my other little teardrop shaped jewels out. Let's see where I'm gonna put these. I think I'm just gonna put it at the tip of where the moon, the crescent shape ends. I want to put a little bit onto my skin so it can secure it better. And then this is ready. I feel like a warrior princess right now. Then this here. This one there. Perfect. Yes. I love it. So this is the final makeup look. Now we're gonna go put on the outfit, and I'm gonna show you guys how everything works together. I'll be right back.